How would you like to add 20, 30, or even 50 qualified patient leads a month to your practice every single month? If you did that, how long would it take you to grow your practice well into the 7 or even 8-figure range and start living the dream lifestyle that you've always wanted to live? Well, that's where using pay-per-click marketing can help dramatically grow your practice and change your life. So how's it work? Well, let me ask you this question. If you could put $1 into a magic box and get $10 in return, would you do it? Chances are the real question is, how many times would you do it? So how does this work? Well, here's a magic money box story of one of my clients, Dr. Paul in Las Vegas. He opened a clinic in August of 2015, and he hired us a couple of months later in December. We started work for him in January. And here just a couple of months later, he was taking a couple of dream vacations. First off, he went to the Copa Soccer event here in Santa Clara, and then he took a 10-day vacation in Laguna Beach, California, and was able to do that with his family. And, well, how many doctors can actually start a practice and take 2 dream vacations within the first 12 months? You can do this if you have the right hands-off patient generation process in place. So how's this work? Show me the numbers. How did this work, Tom? Well, in 2016, here are some of the monthly average results. We had a full year of data for him. So his ad spend on average was about $6,500 per month. Started out a little slow. Towards the end, it was closer to $9,000. But these are the averages for 2016. My management fee was $3,500 a month. So on average, he was investing about $10,000 a month into advertising. He was getting about 56 qualified patient leads. Of those patient leads, after screening and after show-up rate, about 50% would actually qualify for an appointment. So that's 28 appointments he would do per month. Of those, because he is a good doctor, he knows how to talk to patients, he's got a great location, a great staff, he's able to get 14 or 50% of them to go ahead and purchase a procedure. The average revenue per procedure is $7,500. So his monthly revenue was about $105,000. So think about that for a second. He's investing $10,000 a month and making $105,000. That's a 10x return. So again, if you could put $1 into a magic money box and get $10 back, would you do it? Now the great thing about this consistent client acquisition system is that it targets customers who are ready to take action now. It's based on proven results. And you don't have to lift a finger, well, except to answer the phone when it's ringing. And what if you could acquire new patients without you wasting time, energy, and money trying to write mail-out postcards, place ads in the yellow pages, magazines, newspapers, and learn digital platforms like Google AdWords or Bing all by yourself? So what this is for is really it's for facial cosmetic surgeons who are already in business and they're making some sales. You've got some momentum going. It's for doctors with a team of customer service-minded staff members in place that will answer the phone when it rings and treat patients very, very well. It's for doctors who know they were good at what they do and truly believe they could dominate their marketplace, focusing on being a doctor and not by being a marketer. It's also for doctors who truly value helping others and getting them results above everything else. And finally, it's for doctors who are willing to have a little bit of skin in the game and understand that they will need to invest some money and that this may take a little bit of time to grow their business and take it to the next level. Now, this is not for doctors who are unwilling to spend a minimum $2,500 a month on paid advertising and not willing to at least give this a chance for 90 days. It's not for doctors who make excuses and complain and who are stuck in information gathering mode and are not prepared to take action, make a decision, or get results. And this is definitely not for any doctor who is not serious about growing their practice by another $500,000 to $1 million in the next 12 months. But first of all, who am I? And why should you listen to anything I have to say? Well, my name is Tom Bakacek. I am the owner of Sinova Solutions. We're a digital marketing company that has been in place since 2010. I'm also a best-selling author of Marketing Miracles with Dan Kennedy and wrote the section on digital marketing. We work exclusively doing lead generation for medical professionals. And we're a Google AdWords certified partner. So with Google AdWords, we go through continuing education on a regular basis just as you do. Personally, I go through 40 hours worth of boot camp training every year. And I have to go through 4 hours of certification testing every year and pass it to make sure that I can still keep my partner status. This means I have to go through over 900 pages of AdWords training guides. And this is on different things like search, advanced search, video, display, all that fun stuff. And here are some of the guides that I have to go through. And some of these are as short as 79 pages and as long as 482 pages. So again, every year I have to pass 2 certification tests in a 12-month period, getting an 80% score or better. And I have to spend every month at least 5 figures in Google, which is not very hard with our business. This allows us to get direct connection with Google representatives to assist in campaign creation and management. Now, why would you care if we're certified? What does this mean to you? Well, with us working with the Google rep, it allows us to officially hit your goals in the quickest way possible. You see, Google's philosophy is simple. If you are getting a positive return with AdWords through us, then you will use AdWords forever. Therefore, Google is motivated to help us help you to get optimal performance. Again, it goes back to that magic money box. If you're putting $1 in for advertising and getting 10 in return, you're going to be a customer forever. So what do you need to do to start growing your business today, regardless of where you're at? Well, it's really quite simple when you ask yourself 3 questions. 1, do you have enough patients this week? 2, can you take on more patients? 3, what do you have to do to make this happen? Now, the people I work with usually fall into these categories. They're struggling to find a way to bring in consistent, predictable patient flow every month. They haven't had success with traditional marketing methods like yellow pages, direct mail, newspaper ads, and things like that. And they don't really want to take on the risk and expense of running radio ads and TV ads. Finally, they're doctors. They're not marketers. And they want to be doctors. They don't want to be marketers. They want to get a professional in place who knows what they're doing. So here are some of the things you could do to try to fill up your practice. You can use traditional print methods. You can try doing yellow pages, direct mail, and newspaper ads, and coming up with the right graphics and the right copy. But honestly, you're probably going to end up with a lot of wasted money and a lot of dead trees from wasted marketing print material. You could take a big financial risk on radio and TV advertising and hope that you get the right marketing message out there in front of the right people. But that can lead to a whole lot of wasted creative effort and money and time. And the only thing you're going to add is to your level of frustration. Now, you can also hire an employee to manage these ads for you. You just have to go through the process of trying to interview them and figure out who's going to be good for you and who's not. I mean, imagine trying to hire somebody for something you don't really understand. Then you got to train it. Then you got to manage them. And you got to pay them their salary, plus taxes, plus healthcare, plus all that stuff. And if they happen to leave, well, you've got to replace them. So to make this work, you need 4 foundational elements to get your marketing pointed in the right direction. That is, you have to have the right message. You have to put it in front of the right audience. You have to use the right channels for this. You have to understand the process of making all these things work. And I'll tell you, when all 4 of these things are in alignment, your performance can hit the moon. The sky is the limit. The moon is the limit. I mean, you can go as far as you need to, but if you're off, even by a little, in one of those instances, you can completely miss your targets. And that's where the danger of hiring somebody comes in. You don't know how good they are. Or you can hire an established PPC agency who is Google AdWords certified and experienced in your exact specialized niche. Because that's important. This is where a lot of people go wrong, is that when they hire a PPC company, they just want to hire somebody who has experience in PPC. But there are a lot of different markets and verticals out there. I've heard a lot of other PPC agencies talk about how we've got experience in 35 different verticals. Well, who cares? I'm not looking for a generalist. I'm looking for specialists. So you want somebody who's going to specialize in finding patients for what you do. And my area of expertise, well, like you, we're specialized, and we focus on cosmetic surgeons. Now, just as a cosmetic surgeon isn't going to be administrating a flu shot or giving people physicals, we focus exclusively on lead generations for doctors. And we're very, very good at it. So here's some of what we do. We'll do pixel placement and manage it all through Google Tag Manager. We'll take care of basic Google Analytics setup so we can tell and manage what's working and what's not and see what audiences we should be targeting. We will take care of call tracking, setup, and management, And this is one important differentiation. We'll actually listen to the phone calls. Most companies will say you have a good phone lead if the phone call lasts 60 seconds. But if you put somebody on hold for 45 seconds and they're calling thinking you're Pizza Hut, that's not really a good lead, is it? So we will listen to these phone calls, and if we hear anything alarming, we will actually send you a recording of the phone call so you can actually use it as a learning opportunity for your staff. We'll do keyword research and management along with negative keyword management. So this is where you get the quality, and frankly, this is where working with a Google AdWords certified company is very important, because Google knows what keywords are going to work for you. From our experience, we know what keywords are going to work for you, so we can get you getting qualified leads faster than if you hire a non-certified company or if you're trying to do it yourself. We can work with we can create landing pages and manage them for you to see what's working. Most websites are good, but they give information. Landing pages that we design are designed to get people to sign up for an appointment or to call you directly. We'll take care of the copywriting, and we'll test to see what's working and what's not working. We'll do ad extensions, and those are things like phone numbers and leading to direct pages of the website and this and that we'll put in place to make your ads stand out, that don't cost you any more money but will help you get more leads. And finally, we'll do weekly reports for you and send you a written summation, and we will do bi-weekly conference calls for you as long as needed. So just as you're looking for more patients, we're looking for more doctors as clients. Primary types of doctors with whom I work: doctors who want to generate more patients, who are ready to get started now and don't penny pinch or delay decisions. I'm looking to work with doctors who want to dramatically increase their patients through paid marketing and see the value of handing off the responsibility of marketing to marketing experts. And I want to work with doctors who take pride in their practice and what they do, their staff, their skill sets, and their overall customer service and satisfaction. Because frankly, it doesn't matter how good of a marketing company you have. If you don't care what you do and your staff doesn't care what you do and you don't do it well, it's just not going to work. So here's how the process works. What I want to do is get a clear understanding of what your goals are for paid advertising and what achieving those goals will mean to you and how it will impact your practice. I'm going to get a clear idea and understanding of your ideal customer and why should they choose you? What makes you unique? What makes you special? I want to determine what promotions and services to offer. To be clear, everyone should be offering a complimentary in-office consultation, but there may be some special promotions that you want to offer as well to entice them to come in and make contact with you. And finally, we want to make sure that we're clear on establishing budgets, on key performance indicators, expectations, and processes for reporting and feedback. So the strategy session here, it'll take about 30 to 45 minutes. And by the end of that, we're going to know whether or not we're a good fit, because being able to work together is extremely important. So here's what you do. Fill out the form next to this video, enter your name, email, and phone number, and then pick a time to speak to us. At the end of the call, one or two things will happen. It'll either be a good fit, and I will extend an invitation to work with me as one of my clients, or it's not going to be a good fit, and that's totally okay too. There's no hard feelings or obligations. Now, this opportunity is obviously location exclusive. If I sign you up, I'm not going to sign another cosmetic surgeon 2 miles down the road. It's going to be counterproductive. So if you're interested, take action quickly so we can go ahead and get you your exclusive territory. If you feel like this is right for you, go ahead and pick your time with me now. Thank you very much.